In the heart of Skull Island, a war is about to erupt. The mighty King Kong stands alone against an army of monstrous creatures. The jungle trembles as King Kong faces his fiercest foes yet. Can the king of the island survive this epic battle? From towering beasts to venomous predators, King Kong must prove that he is the true ruler of this untamed world. A clash of titans, where every creature fights for dominance, and King Kong is at the center of it all. In the wilds of Skull Island, only one beast can reign supreme. Will it be King Kong, or will another challenger rise? King Kong, standing tall and unyielding, prepares for a fight that will determine the fate of the jungle. The beasts of Skull Island have awakened, and King Kong must face each one in a brutal war for survival. The jungle is alive with danger, and King Kong is about to prove that he's more than a legend, he's a force of nature. The beasts of Skull Island have awakened, and King Kong must face each one in a brutal war for survival. The jungle is alive with danger, and King Kong is about to prove that he's more than a legend, he's a force of nature. Witness the clash of beasts as King Kong takes on monstrous opponents in a battle for survival. The jungle roars with the sound of battle. King Kong is ready to fight, but will it be enough to protect his territory? With the jungle as his battlefield, King Kong faces creatures unlike anything he has ever fought before. Each step King Kong takes shakes the earth beneath him, as he prepares to face his most dangerous adversaries yet. Skull Island is home to many creatures, but none as fierce as King Kong. Will he be able to defeat the new threats that come for him? In the heart of the jungle, an ancient power stirs. King Kong stands alone against the beasts that seek to claim the island. The battle begins now. King Kong fights for survival, facing enemies that will stop at nothing to take him down. Every roar echoes through the jungle. King Kong is ready to fight to the death, but his enemies are just as relentless. King Kong, the giant ape, faces off against creatures beyond imagination. Who will claim the title of King of the Jungle? With fury and strength, King Kong defends his territory. But the war is far from over. As the jungle stirs with danger, King Kong takes a stand. Will his power be enough to defeat the beasts that challenge him? A wild war for survival, only the strongest beast will rise above. Will King Kong defend his crown, or will another take it? King Kong fights not just for survival, but for the very future of Skull Island. The jungle's fate rests in his hands. The jungle is alive with danger as King Kong faces off against an army of beasts. It's a fight that will leave no one standing untouched. King Kong's fury knows no bounds. As monstrous creatures rise from the jungle's depths, only one will leave victorious. With each swing, King Kong shows why he is the true king of the jungle. But the war is only beginning. From the skies to the deepest swamps, King Kong faces the deadliest beasts on Skull Island. The ultimate battle is here. The jungle erupts in a fierce battle for power. King Kong, the last hope of Skull Island, fights against monstrous enemies. With every punch, King Kong proves that he is the king. But will that be enough to survive the onslaught of beasts? In the chaos of battle, one thing is certain, King Kong will stop at nothing to protect his home. The jungle shakes beneath King Kong's mighty fists. Each blow brings him closer to victory or destruction. Every creature on Skull Island wants a piece of the king. But none will take his throne without a fight. In the war of beasts, King Kong stands as the last line of defense. Will his strength be enough to overcome the odds? Survival is a constant fight on Skull Island, but King Kong fights with a fury that no beast can match. Monstrous creatures lurk in every corner, but King Kong stands tall, the protector of Skull Island, ready for battle. King Kong's strength is unmatched, but the beasts of Skull Island will test him like never before. This is the ultimate showdown. A war like no other, where King Kong must fight through a horde of savage creatures to keep his title as king. With every battle, King Kong grows stronger. But as the beasts of the jungle close in, will his power be enough? King Kong's roar shakes the heavens as he battles beasts from all corners of Skull Island. The jungle will never be the same. Survival on Skull Island is a battle of strength and willpower. King Kong proves why he is the apex predator. Each beast King Kong faces is more deadly than the last, but with each victory, he grows ever closer to being the true king of the jungle. The final battle for Skull Island has begun. Will King Kong hold on to his title, or will a new king rise from the ashes? In a jungle ruled by chaos, King Kong stands as the final barrier between the beasts and the land they seek to claim. The king must fight to maintain his throne. The jungle itself is a battlefield, and only one will survive. King Kong faces creatures that should never have existed, but with each fight, his legend grows. This is war. The fate of Skull Island is in King Kong's hands. The beasts will stop at nothing to bring him down. An epic struggle for dominance rages across the jungle. King Kong's strength and courage will be tested like never before. In this jungle, there can only be one ruler. King Kong will defend his crown in the battle of a lifetime. King Kong must battle through an army of terrifying creatures. The war for the jungle has begun, and there's no turning back. The jungle is filled with monsters, but King Kong remains the true king. Watch as he fights for his crown in this epic showdown.